Hey guys, I'm finally sick and tired of tuning your guitars for you, and I want to show you how to use a headstock tuner to do this. First things first, please remember who's how to say this. Which one of you has a brain? Does this thing have a brain? No. So please don't trust it implicitly. Please make sure you use your own brain and your own eyes and you know what's going on. What's great about a headstock tuner is even in the midst of a lot of noise, it will pick up the vibration of whatever it is that you have on there. Now I'm going to hold it up here really close, and I apologize, it's backwards, but you can see how it's on. You see down in the bottom you have a backwards G. That's different than if you have a backwards B, or a backwards V, or a backwards U, or a backwards C. If you have it on B, you will be telling this device it's tuning a bass. You're not tuning a bass, so don't use that one. The V's for violin, the U is for ukulele. The C means chromatic, which means you can use it, but you have to know exactly what pitch you have to tune. Remember that if we're looking at the 6 strings on the guitar, the first one, number 1 string is E, then B, then A, then, E, B, D, G, A, E. Now, I have untuned this guitar for you for educational purposes only. Please don't screw around with tuning pigs. Don't run by your neighbor's guitar and then take a tuning peg in your hand and turn it just to be funny. That is stupid, and that's how guitar strings get popped. Okay, please, while we're at it, if you're playing your guitar every day, you really should think of changing out all of the strings at least on a yearly basis. Because if you're not going to get as good a sound. The strings get stretched a lot and have a lot of tension on them, and after a while they just don't have as much shing and nice sound to them. So you want to change them if you're playing them all the time, even if they don't break. Now, I love you desperately, but I'm not going to show you how to change a string. I don't like doing it. I'm lazy. I have a string winder at home and a string cutter, but I don't have one here. And there's just, all we would do is sit and change strings all day. And so if you like to change strings, I have a whole ton of guitars back there that, for the want of a couple of strings, and some other things might be able to be useful. So I have put my tuner here, all right? And I'm going to start with the number 1 string. Now, when I play it, it's going to tell me a couple of things. And what's crappy about this is you're going to have to take my word for it. When you look at it, there's that triangle at the beginning. Anything that is in tune will make this thing turn bright green, and this indicator will point right center. And if you have something where it's pointing to the right, you are too sharp and you're going to need to slacken the string. If you have anything that's going to the left, your string is too flat and you're going to need to tighten the string. Remember that strings, a properly strung guitar has strings all moving one way on one side of the head and the opposite way on the other side of the head. Why? Physics. Okay? I don't want to explain anything more than that. So right now I'm looking at this and I'm playing it, and this is way flat. And so I'm going to tune it. This is the knob. I'm going to turn it this way towards away from me. And if I do that, that's slackening the string on this side. So I'm already flat. And so I'm going to, by just little turns. Oh, God, this is way out of tune. Good job, Miss Swallow. Oh. I'm going to tune it and tune it and tune it until it turns green. Like that. That tells me I'm in tune. Now, it also tells me that it's on the 1st string. This is where your brain works. If you're not playing the 1st string, then whatever string you're playing, it thinks it's on the 1st string. You are way out of tune. So please make sure. But it said it was on the 1st string. Yeah, but you're the smart one. You know which one you're tuning. So now I'm going to tune the 2nd one. I have made this one so it's too high. So I'm going to have to go the opposite direction. And I like to tune my strings from 2 flat up into tune. That way it will stay in tune better. I'm getting lots of string sounds here. Yeah, this is where we're at 5 minutes, and I know you're going to be sick and tired of this video. Okay, there's the second string. It's in tune. And then the third string is 2 flats, so I'm going to have to sharpen it. And I'm only tuning, I won't tune more than, especially if a guitar I don't know. I know that sounds weird, like it's a stranger, but if it's a guitar I don't know, I am going to be very, very, very careful how I tune it. I'm not going to turn more than a quarter turn at a time, just because I don't want to pop a string. Oh, that's way flat. Almost there. Almost there. Now it's in tune. And now the A. Okay, that's a little sharp, so I'm going to slacken the string. I'm going to slacken it a lot so I can go past it, so I can bring it up into tune. Now that's in tune. And then the E string, which is way flat. When you know your guitar, you can know how much you can tune, you know. After you tune, you may have to retune because just the way physics works, you move one part of it, it's going to make movement everywhere. And so you may have to check everything. Another thing you can do, the 5th fret is right here. The open 1st string and the 2nd string in the 5th fret should be the same. On the 3rd string, you have to move to the 4th fret, but everything else in the 5th fret will sound like the open string that's right below it. And that's one way you can tune the guitar to itself. Okay, so that was way more fun and way longer than I ever wanted it to be. I would prefer you come if you've never tuned before and tune in front of me first. No offense, but if you don't know how to tune, I'd rather be there than have you pop strings, because I'm not changing them for you. I don't know. You're not no. There's not enough Diet Coke that would do that. All right, good luck. Come get a tuner. It's not that scary.